Okay, seriously, guys. I don't know what caused it that time. I just got dumped all of a sudden. Thanks for bearing with me. I left you in suspense right in the middle of that sentence. I know. I'll wait a minute until a few more people come in because I know I was just getting ready to tell you what frustrated me. Yeah, I don't know if Periscope dumped me or if my Wi-Fi is just having issues today or what. I know. Totally on pins and needles. I had to come back to hear the rest of the story. Oh, thanks, Angela. This was my hair's not done hat, so thanks for the compliments. It's kind of sweet. I do like it, though. It's kind of fun. A little bit feminine added to a baseball cap. I did that on purpose. I promise I didn't. Especially since I already got disconnected once before. I wouldn't do that to you. Okay, so I was saying that no scarf today, not with my, pretty much my pajamas. Yeah, I'm wearing my pajamas. I was saying that I am really frustrated with the shop announcement, how it's going to be in the new shop design, and here's why. Because I'm kind of nerdy, and so I look at like the source code of pages to see what data is being provided like for Google. And right now, with our shop announcement, the first, it's about 140-ish characters. I think it's a little bit less. It depends on if you get cut off in the middle of a word. Appears as the snippet in Google search results. So, for example, for my shop, if you search cash envelope system wallets on Google, it comes up with my shop title, which is cash envelope system wallets for every budget, and it says buy a time for everything on Etsy or something like that. And then the link, and then underneath it is the snippet, which is what people read to go, okay, do I want to click through? Is this what I'm looking for? Right now, the snippet shows the first 2 lines or so, about the first 140 characters of my shop announcement. And so I use keywords there so that that will show up in Google and so that people will go, oh yeah, she sells cash envelope system wallets. That's exactly what I want. And so then they are more likely to click through. I looked at the page source of the new format, and now it says, oh shoot, I wish I hadn't disconnected. It says something like, shop for more unique items from a time for everything on Etsy, a global marketplace, or something like that. Nothing personalized except for having your shop name in that blurb. So the way it's set up right now is the new shop design. Excuse me. Everybody's Google snippet is going to say the same exact thing and totally be all about Etsy, really, and not and just have your shop name in it. So it will not say anything about what you sell. Yeah, it's super disappointing and frustrating. And I hope that enough people put up a stink that they change that. But, you know, I read you that thing that admin said the other day in the forums about how, they're providing more metadata to Google for search results and stuff, and they're making it sound like they're making it easier and better for us to be found. And maybe we'll find some of those things are true with the extra metadata that they're providing, but the snippet is so important when people find a shop in Google search results, whether or not they'll click through. It's huge. I mean, every search engine optimizer will tell you that snippet doesn't necessarily place you higher in search results, but it really, really increases the click-through rate if it's done well. And so to have it so generic is really, really disappointing. So one thing that should indicate to you, call them up and tell them, is that your shop title becomes even more important, because the way it's set up right now, that is your only place. Well, I shouldn't say your only place. We'll see what kind of things they're providing as far as being found in search, because, you know, Google crawls your whole shop. So I'm not saying it's your only place, but it's really become your most important place now to optimize for being found in search, having a keyword in your shop title. So you don't want to have just your shop name in there. You don't want to have just something cutesy. You don't want to have just like 10% off this week or something. You want something that Google can find. So make sure your main keyword phrase is in that shop title. Okay? Sorry to pass on the bad news, but that is the way it is right now, at least. All right, any other questions? Yeah, boo. Yeah, at least you know. And, you know, those of you who don't have a super effective shop title can work on that. right now before the change. Alrighty, did you do a crash course on the new shop layout? So Mandy, I did a few scopes. I talked about it like on 3 different scopes. So if you go to MakerySpace.com/scope, you can see from the scope titles where I talked about it. So I talked about several different aspects of it as I was learning new things about it. And then, I don't know if you subscribe to my newsletter. If you do, you should have received a link to my brand new video about creating a perfect cover image that will look good both in a browser and on mobile because of the way the shop icon covers it on mobile. And once again, and if you subscribe, that will be, that is my opt-in right now. So you'll get a link to it right through the confirmation process. Like I mentioned earlier, we have not been able to view our shops in the app yet in the new format. So when I talk about in that video about how on mobile, showing how the shop icon covers up part of the cover image, that's definitely going to happen on most smaller mobile devices like phones if you're looking at Etsy in a mobile browser. We've yet to see what it looks like in the app, but I'm guessing it's going to be a very similar thing where your icon could potentially cover up the very bottom part of your cover image. And that's why you want to make sure that you don't have important stuff there. So that video is available to any subscriber. So if you are not a subscriber to MakerySpace, hi Jody, then you can do that at MakerySpace.com and you will get that video right away through the subscription process. And if you are already a subscriber, you should have received an email with a link to that last week. All right, anything else? Hello. Okay, well, we're just wrapping up. So Jody, you could go back and watch the replay when we're done and see what we talked about. Actually, all 3 replays. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I'm glad you found it helpful. Sorry it was in 3 parts today. That was frustrating. I have everything. I always go through and turn off Wi-Fi on everything in our house. So I do what I can. We just probably don't have the best signal. Alrighty, you have a great weekend, and on Monday I will address a question that Helen asked. So just remember that if you want me to talk about a certain thing on Periscope, then you can email me at melissa@makeryspace.com, or you can go to makeryspace.com/scope and fill out the form that's partway down the page. I will talk to you on Monday.